if you're still here, Scotty. Scotty, you still here? Kitty. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Can you hear me better now, Scotty? I don't know what's going on with my internet.
А жрать бы, конечно, не помешало.
Oh, I upgraded? How much? I got an hour. Yes.
Blocks needed, so my job to feed 'em. Streets love it, blocks needed, so my job to feed 'em. Streets love it, blocks needed, so my job to feed 'em. Voice like a duck.
Oh, you lucky little bastards. Oh my god, dude. Lucky asses, dude. I fucked them up, bro. Oh. Oh, yes, dude. Oh. Finish that bad boy. That bad boy. Make me feel so good. So that's what we doing. Bad, bad, bad. Two. attention, level 3. Prepare. Kill 25 scavs on energy. I gotta do it, dude. I got to do it. Alright, the gas analyzer. Alright, what did I kill? I'm using my pistols. Settle. Bro. Boom. Alright, using pistols, 25 scavs. Happy New Year, kitty. Happy New Year. Thanks, kitty. Everything's cool, kitty. Everything's cool, you know? Just chilling, relaxing. Everything's good. I'll be back home in May, kitty. I'll be back home in Florida, have my own place. Ooh, I'll be relaxing. I'll be big city living. Oh yeah. This is the gun I bought in real life, kitty. This is the pistol I have. That's the pistol I have in real life, actually. Yep, I cannot wait. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be nice, kitty. It's gonna be real nice. My bad. It's gonna be real good. Yeah, no, I cannot wait. I'm probably gonna have probably like a couple bedrooms. I'll probably have like one or I'll probably have like 2 bedroom. I'm gonna try and get a house just cause like I'm not thinking about a family, you know, and I don't have anybody in mind or whatever. But whenever I do meet the right girl or whatever, like they can just move, you know, we could just live there basically. Unless I'm like balling out, you know, and I want to sell that house. But it'll be a nice place if I meet a girl while I'm in college, which I'm gonna meet girls, but like one that I want to date actually. You know, when I meet a girl I want to date, you know, if anything happens, I don't know, you know. Yeah, exactly. So like I definitely want to get a 2 bedroom, either like a condo or a house. And then the second bedroom is going to be like my game room, you know. I'm going to use it for my game room. Probably grow some fucking marijuana up in that bitch. Yeah, I'll have like my little game room. Yeah, I'll have my computer in there. I'll have a green screen, so I won't have the little box anymore. I'll hook up some neon lights in there, whatever. Have my little man cave, and then if I could get like a 3 bedroom house, like I'm gonna get it. Just because whenever I finish college, like, I'm gonna be making a lot of money in graphic design. Like, I'm gonna have a nice job in graphic design. So yeah, I want to get like a 3-bedroom. The Boxing Day? What do you ever so mean, kitty? What do you mean it's Kiddith? Why does this have rounds in it? Wait a minute. That's not my magazine. That's one. There should be one more. Got you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a green screen. It'll be nice. What the fudge? Why? Why is this out of ammo? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck, dude? I can't even fucking buy it. Dude, what the hell? Excuse my language. What, the leaves? Did the leaves do that, kitty? Oh my god, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? People... Dude, people are fucking stupid, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, it probably was the pollen. Yeah, I've had that happen to me too. Probably was the pollen. Of course, yeah. Up the price, kitty. That sounds perfecto. Sounds reasonable. There's no good 9x9. Oh my god, dude. You mother fudger. There we go. Where's that blue tip ammo? Here it is. $90. Rather than 60. So the one scarf was $60? Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how much scarves cost. Yeah, no, I don't know how much they cost. That's crazy. But I guess that's reasonable if those are the prices of scarves. You know? I mean, I always look at your work online. It always looks awesome. I love it. I love looking at your scarves and everything like that. Yeah, if that's what it needs to be, that's what it needs to be. But maybe you can go down a little bit, or maybe you go up a little bit. I have no idea, or maybe you already thought that out. I'm not telling you to do that, of course. I'm just saying, if they think it's too high, and maybe if you could squeeze in a little lower or up. I have no idea. I got you. I hear you on that. Well, is there any way to save product? Is there any way to save some product? After you use it, do you? I'm sure you do that already, though. I'm sure you do that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. Whoa. So I don't understand. I mean, all the scarves you would make for her, you're making all the scarves you'd make for her are the all the scarves you're making. Ooh. Fuck yes. So all the scarves that you're making for her are you're selling them for regular price, right? Donation or not, you're making them. I gotta pick my nose. You're making them or you're selling them for the original price what you would sell them for, right? But a little bit more because they're gonna have more color in them. You said, right? What does upsell mean, Kitty? I don't know what that means. Exactly. What does that mean? Yeah, it was originally $30 for one, but you're gonna sell it to her for $60. Oh well, who cares? As long as she buys them for $60, kitty. Yeah, well, who cares? You know, that's yeah. As you were saying, that's not your problem. Just go along with it. Whatever you got to do to sell them. Yo, nah, yo, kitty. Who cares? You know, after you sell them to her, let her do with them whatever she wants. You know. Got you. Well, yeah. If you don't want to do it, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really don't need to. Then don't do it, kitty. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, I mean, I'm not the person to talk to about that because I really don't care about money. Like, if it was up to me, you don't want to hear my point. You know, like my opinion on money, I really don't care about it because I already know I'm gonna have it one way or another. A woman's life is a tough life. Nah, I'm just kidding with you. We all have those problems. Just some of us, our problems aren't with some. Well, I don't know what to say. Well, if you tell her no, just be like, "No, bitch, I already made you one. I'm not making you another one. You selfish whore." No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do not tell her that. Just yeah. If you don't, if you decide no, just tell her, look, I'm sorry, I really can't make them, and just make up some lie so it doesn't look that bad on you. We'll tell her that, kitty. Be like, look, now that we got the first one out of the way, let's hope this second purchase is a lot smoother. Just be upfront, kitty. Sometimes it's hard to be upfront with people, but when it comes down to it, that's the best thing to do with people a lot of the times, is to just be upfront with them. Even though it might sound hard, but I realize in life, if you could get over that just like initial point, it's like a giant weight that goes off your shoulder. So just be like, listen, bitch. Either we're gonna make this deal smooth or not. I'm just kidding. Well, I don't get it. Because you say you don't want to push her away, but then you say you can't decide if you want to keep making. So do you want to keep making scarves? Yes, but you don't want to do this giant order of hers for $60 a scarf? Is that it? You just want to make like singles, like if I wanted one. Just like one, you would make me one. bitch. Motherfucker. Eat shit, bitch. Yeah, that sounds good. Could you just think it over? Like you were saying, just think things over, you know? That's the best thing that you can do in situations like these. Ooh. Hey. Yo. Yeah, I remember you told me. Yeah, 60. I mean, for a homemade scarf, that sounds definitely reasonable. You know? Yeah, for a homemade scarf, like, yeah, definitely. Like a nice homemade scarf, like. I know a bunch of people who would want that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it out. Bitch. Kill this guy. I have to make it out. No, you make perfect sense, Kitty. I'm, as we say in the army, I'm tracking everything. What you're saying. I got it, Kitty. I got what you're saying. Yeah, Kitty, I'm so excited. You know, I love being in the army. Like, I love doing what I did in the army, but now that I'm hurt, it's just hard. It's hard for me to be here. It's hard for me to see, you know, people do, as I call the fun stuff, which is like running around, acting crazy and things like that. Like it's hard for me to see people do this stuff, you know, and me not be able to do it. Like, it's super hard. So, you know, and I don't like just doing nothing, you know, I like to have something on my mind. Yeah, I like to have something on my mind and get it done, you know? why like I'm sort of just like sitting here, not really doing anything. No. But yeah, I'm happy. I'll be home in May. I'm gonna stay with my grandma for a little bit because she doesn't have anybody, and my grandpa just died. So she doesn't have anybody. I know. Yeah, so that was funny with the story. That was funny. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna live with my grandma for a little, probably longer than I normally would, but you know, I won't get to do everything there that I would want to do. I remember. Well, we have our entire family down there, you know, like practically like our entire Jesus Christ, I can't speak English. Our entire Italian family lives down there. But it's just she's super religious, you know, and like she's always had a man, you know, in her life to take care of her. Looking for painkillers. You know, she's always had a man with her entire life, you know, like, pretty sure, like, her dad, my great-grandpa, was, like, the head of the mafia, you know, in New Jersey and in Philadelphia. He was, like, a top guy. And, she's always had a man around the house, and, you know, like, I have, like, 11 first boy cousins on my Italian side, you know? So, like, we've always... There's always been like men for her there, and then my grandpa is a tough guy. You know, he was in the military and he worked till he was like 74, and now she's all alone. You know, she's heartbroken. She's crying every day. You know, like the girls in our family, like it's not like how you see these rest of the families, where like the sister and the brother don't get along, or the girls and the guys in the families like bicker with each other. Like we treat the girls in our family like they're queens, you know, like they're like we like shutter them out from what we do as men, and you know, it's like that's what Italians do, you know, most Italians, you know. Like we don't expose them to certain things. Things like that, and it's super hard for her, because whenever we would have parties and stuff like that, you know, my grandpa was always there with her. And I don't think I'm gonna make it, kid. No, I'll still be streaming, but it's gonna probably be like super fucked up over there. Probably gonna be a little messed up, but I'll be there for like 5 months, and I'll be saving up money to get my own place. Even though I'll have enough when I get out to get my own place, it's just I'm gonna like just not make it. I'll have my own place. I'll have enough money to get my own place when I get out, and I'll be saving up money. It's just like I was talking to her yesterday, and she's like, "Chris, you're gonna come live with me, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, Mom, of course." And she's like, "How long are you gonna stay?" And I was like, "I'll be there for a couple months. You know, I'll be there for like 4 or 5 months." And she's like, she's like, you better stay longer than that. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't know. Oh my god, please, please, please. God damn you. I need painkillers so bad. Painkillers, 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 painkillers. You fucking bastard. Painkillers. Painkillers, painkillers. I need them. No painkillers. Oh, I'm not making that out of here, kitty. Get a lock on your room. Why do you say that, kitty? Why do you say get a lock on my room? That guy's probably in the same boat as me. He can't get out. Oh yeah, so she can't just like barge in. I'm sure I will have a lock on my room. I'm sure I will. You know, missing in action. Fuck. I fucked these bastards up. That's right. Fuck them up. That last guy hit me pretty good. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I hear you on that. Well, I mean, normally I'd be bringing like girls home and everything like that, but while I'm living at my grandma's, I can't be doing that. Like normally I usually have like a lot of girls I see, but like I can't be bringing females home there. Like I might at certain times, you know, but I'm really gonna have to sneak them in and sneak them out. But she's good. She's good. She's like, I mean, I'll be good. I'll be good. I'm not gonna sit there and just like be like watching porn and just like whip it out. Like usually I can. I don't know. In the army, I'm completely different, but usually I can control myself pretty well. Like when it comes to like that stuff, like I usually don't have a problem. But I'll be good. You know, I'm pretty sure there is a lock. I'm pretty sure there is a lock on those doors. I know what room I'll be staying in, and you know, I'm sure she'll have something set up for me where I can set my computer up and things like that. Yeah, I mean, there's no girls in the army. There's no girls, and then the girls in the army like they go after guys that chase them, you know. Like I'm used to being in the civilian world and girls just liking me because, you know, they like me. And the thing is like the girls in the army like they won't leave me alone. You know, whenever they see me, they have to say hi to me. You know, if I ignore them, you know, they'll ask me why I'm not talking to them, and you know, I mean that happens in the civilian world, but like every girl in the army, you know, when they see me, they have to say hello. They can't leave me alone. You know, like. Because, like, if I'm not hooking up with a girl or, like, I don't like her as a friend, you know, I sort of just, like to go my own way. Yeah, I like to go my own way. But the thing is, like, you know, sometimes girls want to, like... Yeah, I don't know, you know, I have no idea. Because, like, before, you know, like, I understand... There's been girls where I've been like that in the civilian world, but they want to keep me as a friend, you know, because it looks good to talk to me, or they like talking to me. But like, I won't care to talk to them, you know, and like I'll tell them that. I'll be like, listen, like I don't want to talk to you because like we're not together, and I don't want to be seen talking to you because I don't want some girl to think I'm with you or I like you, you know. Like I'd rather just not talk to you. And then other girls, you know, I'll feel bad for them. I'll end up talking to them. But like, Woo woo, Scotty woo. And you know, usually the girl will get the point, you know, and she'll like not talk to me or want to talk to me as much as before. But like here in the army, like I can't get them to literally like leave me alone. And maybe it's because I don't know what it is. You know, I really have no idea what it is. I don't have a clue. I do not. I wish I did. And the thing is like I'm pretty sure I could hook up with a lot of them if I really wanted to. But the guys who they do hook up with, they all go out drinking with them and they hang out like wherever they're partying at in the barracks. They'll go and party with them in the rooms and like I'm not. I'll tell you what, Kitty. Gator's never been about that shit. I've never been about that shit, Kitty. Gator's never been about that. Never. Yeah, you know, and I'm not into chasing these girls around, like, at all. I've never really, like, doing that. And, like, I already got, like, 2 or 3 girlfriends right now. Not, like, official girlfriends, but, like, girls that I see. And I see, like, whenever, and I go on dates with them or whatever. And I got, like, 2 or 3 girls that I see. Hit them up. So, like, and I mean, they might not be as hot or pretty as these other girls, but then again, like, I don't have to go around fucking wasting my night going to follow them around in the barracks and go get drunk as fuck with them. Like, I don't have to go and do that. Yeah, you know, I don't... Yeah, thanks, Scotty. And that was the main point. You know, that was the main point. Is like what Scotty pointed out. Is like I was focusing on other things in the army. You know, like while they were all partying and drinking, I'd be out running. You know, like a 5 mile or a 6 mile, something like that. You know, I'd be doing that. You know, because like if a girl likes me, you know, she likes me. I'm not gonna have to chase her around or whatever. You know, and that's the way it's always been for me. And I'm not changing for. I don't have to change for anybody because, like, my tactics work already, you know, so I really, my tactics, I don't, you know, ooh, hey, Leo, I'm finding good stuff here. Yeah, so, you know, like, yeah, I know, that's what one of the girls told me that, like one of the girls that I see, you know, I told her that, and she's like, cause you're so fucking hot. She's like, they can't leave you alone, and I was like, I don't know, you know, I was like, I don't know. And that's what I was gonna say too, you know, there's other guys that ignore these girls, and they don't say anything to these guys, you know, but me, like, they can't leave me alone, you know, and there's not a lot of them, you know, for every 10 guys in the army, or every 15 guys in the army, there's one girl, you know, and there's a bunch of testosterone-filled men, you know, in the army, you know, it's like a girl's paradise here, you know, so I sort of get the point, like they don't have to pick or choose anything, you know, like, it's like they really don't have to do anything. Like, they're sort of just like chilling, these girls. I don't want to give these people. So, you know, the girls I see aren't in the army for that exact reason. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and chase these females. I mean, I'd rather, like I said, like, I'm not gonna waste my valuable time doing that shit. I wouldn't be here streaming. Like if I did that, I wouldn't be playing video games, you know, like, which like this shit keeps me happy. And then you never know when it comes to like relationships, you know, like what, like go out with a girl and drink with her for like 20-30 nights and what, have sex with her once, and then what, that's it. Like I've never even really have done like one night stands. Like I've only done a couple out of all the girls I've been with. Like I've never really just like seen them once and not seen them again. So like it's just it's like not really worth my time. Yeah, but when I get out of the army, you know, I'll start looking for a girl. Like before I joined, you know, there was plenty of girls that I was seeing that I wish I could have dated, but honestly, like I was just in such a bad situation. Like Scotty, remember? Scotty is actually like one of my first followers, to tell you the truth. He's I think like one of my first 50 followers, dude. He's been following me since like day one. I was just in a bad like home situation where like I couldn't really date any of these females. Yeah, you know. And like I was seeing them like how I see the girls now, like these girls I was seeing before I got in the army, but these were the type of girls that I would maybe even marry. You know, I'd definitely date, maybe even marry, but it's just I was in such a bad situation, like I was saying that I would tell them, I'm like, look, you know, like, because they would always tell me, you know, like, oh, I want you to be my boyfriend. Yeah, you know, they would tell me, Chris, I want you to be my boyfriend, like, for real, you know, and I would be like, look, you know, I'd be like, I'm in a really bad situation at home where, like, I can't bring you home to meet my mom, you know, like, I'm bad financially right now, you know, like, my mom steals money from me, and, like, my house is, like, a living hell, you know, like, I'm not the type of guy you want to date right now, you know, I tell these girls. I don't know, dude. Yeah, my name's Christopher. Yeah, it's actually Christopher. What was that? Yeah, you know, and like these were awesome girls, like. So when I go back home, I'm hoping that I can, you know, find someone like that, you know, which I'm sure I will. I usually don't have a problem meeting girls, so. I don't know what's been going on with my stream, you guys, so if it cuts out, I'm sorry. But where did I just pop this guy at? Yeah. She likes Italian girls. Whenever I was with an Italian girl, she like loved it. You know, she's super Italian. But as long as, you know, she's a good girl, my grandma's happy. My grandma loves me. You know, I'm a grandma's boy. I really am, because my mom was honestly so fucked up to me, and honestly, like, I have a bunch of aunts in my family. Like, my dad has two sisters, and then my mom has three sisters. You know, and like my aunts really took care of me. 'Cause my mom was a cold-hearted bitch, and my aunts actually would do things for me. Like when I was little, like my mom wouldn't want to cut my food, and my aunts would cut my food. Because like all my cousins would get their food cut for them, and I would want my food cut. So I feel like I'm equal. And she wouldn't cut my food for me, so my aunts would come cut my food for me. Ooh, hey. And I'm a grandma's boy too. I love my grandmas. Yeah, she loves it. I watch her little religious movies with her. She's always watching like, I don't know, she watches like church on her TV, stuff like that. Yeah, grandma. I give her big hugs and kisses, my grandma. She's so funny. She's super religious. I love her so much. Yeah. My aunts and my grandma would give me, they'd scratch my back. They'd scratch my back till I was like 21 years old. It was funny. I was telling my aunt the other day that I was like 21, you know, and like I was I was sleeping at my aunt's house, and I was just like laying on her couch. She was scratching my back. I'm like this big old, like, I'm not huge, but I'm like, you know, I'm like a grown man, like a gorilla. Just like laying there getting my back scratched. Like I used to do that when I was little. No, that's my Cuban grandma, but she loves me too. My Cuban grandma. Yeah, that was my great grandma. That was my Cuban great grandma. Yeah, she was the one that made the blanket for me. Yeah, and she loves me so much also. Yeah, we called her Abba. Abuelita. Yeah, we called her Abba. And my grandmas tell me that I'm their favorite. You know, they'll actually tell me that. They're like, don't tell any of the cousins, but you're my favorite, you know. But I spend the most time with them, you know, and I don't just treat them like they're some old person or whatever, you know. Yeah, my abuelita. Yeah, that means grandma in Spanish. We called her Abba. Actually, you spelled it right besides the A after the U. It's Abuelita. I don't know, you know, I'm gonna have to tell these girls, I'm gonna be like, hey, you know, I'm living with my grandma right now. like it, which I'm sure they'll be fine with it, you know. Not, you know, I'll be like, look, I'm gonna be living with her for a little bit, you know, I have to, you know, explain the situation. And I'll be like, you know, I'll get my own place soon enough. I just don't want to, like, marry the wrong girl who's gonna, like, mooch off me. Something I don't want. It's crazy, and you know, there's all different types of girls out there. Like, I'm fine with taking care of a girl, you know, if I'm the man in the house, and you know, whatever she wants to do or whatever. But I just don't want to marry some girl who doesn't really like love me, you know. And it's just it's like. Yeah, I mean, but there's girls who can play that off. Like, it's crazy. Like, oh my god, there's this one girl who's a complete whore. Oh my god, she really is. Excuse my language. She's a complete slut, complete. And like, she must have had sex with me and all of my friends, you know, and everybody else. Holy shit, she had sex with everybody, which is fine, you know, whatever. It's all good. But like, you know, I'm friends with her on Facebook, and all she wants to do is not work, be a stay-at-home mom, which is fine, But like, she has 4 kids with 3 different guys. And you know, she bounces around from guy to guy to just like. Well, she was a whore. Well, she was a whore, you know, but I didn't care, you know, like I don't care, you know, I don't look at it. Like, I'm fine with her, you know, me and her are cool. Like, I know a bunch of girls that are sluts. like I'm fine with it. Yeah, like, I'm cool with it, you know, there's no harm in it, but it's just like, I mean, you can get a job and work. Like, I would like to meet a girl who would want to work or have some source of like income, not just want to like stay at home and do nothing, you know, or like only find a job at home, which is fine. Like if a girl does that, that's fine. But I know that this girl is doing it for all the wrong reasons. That's the point that I'm trying to make here. Is that not like you, Kitty. Not like you. See, that's where you're wrong. Like what I'm saying here is, oh fuck me. No, it's not like you, Kitty. That's not what I'm saying. I think I'm not even getting yet. Fuck, dude. Nah, Kitty, that's not what I'm saying. Like these girls have all of the wrong reasons for doing these things. Nah, Kitty. I'm being serious. Like what I was saying is, I'm fine with marrying a girl who does that, but I'm not fine with marrying a girl who does that and that doesn't really care about me. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's fine, you know, because I'm gonna need someone to like take care of the kids, and she needs to take care of the house or whatever. Like, yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like I'm pretty sure this, like, she's only with this guy because she doesn't do anything with him, or she doesn't have to do anything. Like, you know, I've had real love in my life before. Where the fuck is this? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, this fucking little bastard. Yeah, like these girls where I'm from, you know, they're... God dang it. I don't know where that shit went. I don't know where my splint went. Nah, yeah, like... Kitty, I mean, I don't know if you're... I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, like, I don't think you're as much as of a whore as this girl, you know? But, like, this girl is so stupid. Like, she's cool and all, you know? Like, I like her as a friend, but, like, it comes to a point where she's just, like, so fucking pathetic. Like, you know, like the coronavirus checks in the U.S., they're only supposed to go to people who work, you know? And, you know, I've been following her on the internet for a while, and like she's had like part-time jobs where she's like barely worked anything, and she was sitting here saying, oh, blah blah blah, where's my coronavirus check, this and that, you know, like Sammy's cool, you know, you know, she's my friend, but like, you know, a lot of people can be pathetic to a point, and you know, I told her, I'm like, Sammy, you know, like, no offense to you, but this is the COVID check only goes to people who have like worked like a full-time job, or at least like some sort of part-time job, not just like. Yeah, I remember you told me, Kitty. Like, I remember you told me. And I'm sure she has too, but like, Kitty, you don't have 4 kids with 3 different fathers, do you? So that's not like you, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not like you, you know, and that's who this girl is, like. Yeah. No, like, I'm fine with having a girl that stays home, like, by all means, like, I'm fine with that. I just, you know, a lot of people can pull a fast one on you. I gotta escape. Yeah, I just don't want to be tricked and think like this girl's the love of my life, you know, and I'm completely in love with her and this and that. And then the next thing I know, you know, I'm coming home from work from my graphic design job and I find my neighbor humping her brains out. You know? Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't do something. Well, I wouldn't do something like that to my wife, but like, or like if I had a girlfriend, you know, I wouldn't do that to my girlfriend. Of course, I've had, oh my god, Kitty, I know a million people like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's this other girl that I just saw from my neighborhood, you know, and her and Sammy were friends. Her and the girl I was talking about are friends. And she commented something on her page, you know, and I looked at her and she has 3 kids and 2 of them are with another guy and then one's with this guy and they all want to be like stay-at-home moms, you know, which like I said is fine, you know, but like I'm not trying to like date some girl, like maybe get married to her, have a baby or have like 2 babies and then her just like leave me, everything goes south, you know, like, I have a pretty good way of feeling people out, so I should be good. You know, I'm pretty good at feeling people out, so you better not compare yourself to these girls, too. With someone else's girlfriend? Alright, yeah, because these girls are like I said, like, we're cool, me and these girls, like, we're not friends, you know, like, I like you as a friend way more than I like these girls, because these girls were just girls that, like, I had sex with, like, they weren't really my friends, you know, these girls got me in trouble, like, one of the girls fucking ratted on me, like, that girl Sammy, she actually ratted on us to the police when we did graffiti and shit like that. Yeah, and then, like, I was writing to her on the internet, and then she actually, like, copy and pasted a bunch of fake shit and sent it to my neighbor. And my neighbor came over and thought I actually, like wrote that shit, and he swung on me. And, I don't think... And she did it just to cause drama. You know, I don't think you would be like that. Yeah, you know, Okay, these girls were fucking whores. I'm talking like sluts. Like big time sluts. And there's nothing wrong with that too, but they got multiple kids and they're lazy, they don't want to do anything, and blah blah blah, this and that. Like, not the type of girl I want to be with. Like, I would like to marry a working girl, you know, a girl who has a degree, a college degree, and what the fuck, bro? I mean, that might not happen. You know? Well, yeah, that's what they are looking for. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either, but like, I want to find real love, you know? Like, I know girls look for guys that can take care of them. That's just like part of most females' nature, you know? But like, you know, a lot of the women in my family were all like super hardworking women, you know? And then when it was time to be at like a stay-at-home mom, you know, they were stay-at-home moms, like they didn't have to work. But none of the women in my family are like whores, you know. They're not fucking big time sluts. They didn't cheat on like my uncles, like the ones that were stay-at-home moms. Like they didn't cheat on my uncles. They didn't, you know, they didn't have like 3 or 4 kids. Thank God I ducked. You know, they didn't have like 3 or 4 kids with other men, you know. Like they were, like my aunts are good women, and some of them were stay-at-home moms, but it was at a certain point when they did that, you know. Like, yeah. Yo, Jack, what's up, brother? What's up, brother? And actually, one of my aunts did end up cheating on my uncle. But when she did do that, you know, and she left my uncle, and she was a stay-at-home mom at the time. She was a stay-at-home mom, and she ended up cheating on my uncle. Like I love my uncle, you know. But she ended up cheating on him. It's kind of fucked up. Like the guy that was working on their house. While my uncle was at work, she was having sex with him. And you know, and he didn't have anywhere near as much money as my uncle, but she ended up falling in love with this guy, who she was cheating on my uncle with. Nah, it's not the best ammo, but it's definitely good. Like 9mm ammo has a wide range of good ammo. You know, like Quake Maker is good. This is just like a regular hollow point, but it's good ammo. This is good ammo, and then Luger's, yeah, it's definitely good ammo. Like I use that shit all the time in this game. It'll fucking lay people out. I just saw somebody, bro. Yeah, this is my setup. I'll actually fucking, even when I have a bunch of money, I would. There he is, right there. That little fucker, bro. Oh my god, bro! Look at this guy. Well, if I die, I die. You know, but she ended up falling in love with this guy, you know, and like she was put in a position where she had to work, and dude, my aunt was a stay-at-home housewife, and she ended up working her ass off ever since she started dating that guy, you know, Jimmy. Fuck, man. I wish I would have killed this guy. Hold on 1 second. Oop, he sees me. Oh well, I'll just get out. Normally I would duke it out with him, but I have so much fucking money on me. He probably does too, that fucking little bastard. What if I killed him with that nade? No, I didn't. Alright, yeah, I didn't kill him. This is one of my favorite maps, actually. This is one of my favorite maps. To tell you the truth, I actually fucking love this map. Yeah, Kitty, that's dope. I mean, honestly, I love your knitting and your photography. Like, I love it. It's awesome. But yeah, I'm fine. I just want to meet the right girl for me. Whatever she is, I'm fine with it, you know. And when I do have kids, you know, I wouldn't want her to have like a super busy job too. If she is working, I would want her to you know, not have some crazy job where, you know, she's gonna be working in all hours of the night, because I'm gonna have a graphic design job, you know, at some point, and I'm gonna be working like a lot, either from home or not, but I'm gonna be like super busy doing that stuff at some point. So yeah, so like I just would want to meet the right girl. Nice, dude. I think I remember seeing you from time to time, Jack. To be honest, I think I remember seeing you from time to time, dude. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the watching, man. Appreciate it big time. I'm not gonna lie, I've hooked up with a couple married ladies. Just fucked up. Nice. Holy shit. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, I just reached. Oh no, I need a couple more points. I think I can get it. Yeah, actually, this one lady, this one lady, she was having a fight with her husband, and she was staying at. How much time left? Yeah, and she was staying at she was staying at my neighbor's house, and like I was actually smoking weed outside, and she saw me smoking, and she wanted to know if she could smoke with me, and I told her I won't. Yeah, I told her I won't smoke her out for free. And she's like, well, what do you want? And I was like, well, we could have sex, you know. She's like, yeah, no, I actually talked her into having sex. Having sex. It's kind of fucked up. But, well. And then my one neighbor was, I don't know why this thing won't upgrade. Why won't this thing upgrade? I think I might need to turn my system off and turn it back on. Or not my system, the game. Yeah, but my one neighbor was like this model from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I sort of just like at first, you know, she just wanted to smoke, and I was like the little devil in me was like, you know, maybe I can do a little something here, you know, and like I brought the weed over or whatever, and like, you know, I had a whole bunch of it, and then I was like, well, you know, I was like, I can't just like smoke you out for free. Well, I don't know, you know, I'm pretty bad, like when it comes to girls, you know, and like, I was like, I can't just like smoke you out for free, you know, and she's like, oh yeah, and she's like, well, what do you? And I was like, well, we could have sex, you know. I was like, you know, if we fuck, you know, then I'll let you smoke, you know. And she's like, no, and I was like, fine. I was like, I guess no smoking for you. I was like, it's just sex, you know. It's not that bad, you know. I was like, it's not like. I was like, it's not like we're dating or anything. I was like, it's no big deal. Yeah, I was like, it's not that big of a deal, you know. I was like, who cares, you know? And it was fucked up, cause like we were talking or whatever. Well, she saw me smoking, and then she asked if I could smoke, and you know, I went over there and I started talking to her at first, and then she told me she got into a big fight with her husband. She was staying at my neighbor's house, and yeah, and like actually I think that was the day before, and then she saw me smoking outside, and she was asking me, and then, you know, I told her that, and yeah, I talked her into, and then like my neighbors weren't home at the time, and I just ended up, yeah, banging her. I'm so bad. Yeah, I did. That's what I was gonna say next. I hooked up with my neighbor's wife. It was so bad, and she was a model. She was a model from Puerto Rico, like super hot. She was blonde hair and blue eyes from Puerto Rico, like 100% Puerto Rican, and like she was blonde hair and blue eyes. And but the thing is, that wasn't my fault. Like I tried so many times to avoid that, and she wouldn't leave me alone. She would not leave me alone. And like I'll tell you in a second, like it was really bad. It was like really bad. And like, so, you know, it all started like I would go I would go somewhere wherever I went, you know, and like, yeah, assume it. I hope it's a girl. Yeah, my man Jack. That's right. It better be a female. Yeah, so like I would like I would go out shopping and yeah, I'd go out shopping and like I'd come back or wherever I was coming back from, and like I would be getting out of my car, or I'd be like getting stuff out of my car, and my hot Puerto Rican neighbor would just be like standing like right behind me, and like right when I get out, like where like my seat is, she would be like right behind me, and she would like bump into me, and I'd be like, oh my god, and she'd be like hi Chris, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'd be like hello, I'd be like hey, I don't want to say her name, and I'd be like hey, and she's like hi, and I'll be like, oh what's up, yeah, I'll be like, you scared me, and she'd be like, oh did I, blah blah blah, whatever. And she would flirt with me, and then I would go running all the time, like as when I was a civilian, like I love running. It sucks I can't run now, but like I'd go running all the time, and she would see me running, and she would like stop me, or she would call me over. She'd be like Chris, and she would tell me to come over to her house, like in her front yard, and she'd be like you're so handsome, and I'd be like I'd be like thanks, And at first I didn't want to say anything back, but like she kept telling me, she's like you're so handsome, and she's like you're so, she would tell me all these things, Yeah, I know. Yeah, she would say it with like a super Hispanic accent, and she would tell me all the time like she thought I was so handsome, and she would tell me I'm sexy and this and that, and then like I broke down. This was like a couple years, I was trying to avoid her, and like there was times where like I'd be out in my front yard just like chilling on my porch, and she would walk over and just like start talking to me like out of nowhere. Like she would walk up to my car. Like I would be sitting in my car after I came home from somewhere, and she would literally be standing outside of my door. And this is my neighbor's wife. This is literally my neighbor's wife. Like, and my neighbor was a bodybuilder. Like he was a bodybuilder. Like he was older now. He was in like his 40s. He wasn't a bodybuilder anymore. But like, and she was in her 40s too. But dude, she's a fucking model. She still is a model. She's hot as fuck. And like, and I'd be like, oh my god. And she'd be knocking on like the door of my window, and I'd be like, what the fuck, And then it came to a point where I just broke down. Like I couldn't handle it anymore. And one day she told me, like, because she would call me over to her house all the time, and I'm not just gonna like. I've ignored her plenty of times, At this point, like I can't do it anymore, And like, she told me I was handsome, and I was like, I'm being dead honest. I'd be like, you are so fucking sexy. Like you really fucking are. I'd be like, and I would tell her that. I'd be like, you're so fucking hot. Like. Yeah, and she'd be like, oh no, I'm not. She'd be like, I'm so ugly, and I'd be like, no, like, you're super hot. Like, she knows what she's doing, Like, all pretty girls say they're ugly, and she would say she's fat. Yeah, she'd be like, I know I'm so fat. She'd be like, I'm too fat, and I'd be like, come on, you're not fat at all. I'd be like, look how hot you are, and this actually happened like right before I joined the army, and she was actually moving to a better neighborhood. She was moving to a better neighborhood, and ironically enough, I was about to go into fucking boot camp at this point. And like there was a hurricane that hit. There was a hurricane. Yeah, there was a hurricane, and I was in my backyard smoking weed. And I thought I was dreaming at first. I had to like rub my eyes, and all of a sudden, here comes this hot ass woman. Here comes this hot ass girl just walking into my backyard, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, is that her? And like all the windows were boarded up because of the hurricane, and she's just like walking into my backyard, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what's happening right now, And the hurricane was like, the outer bands of the hurricane were still hitting, but like it was pretty calm at this point. Yeah, and like And like I hid my weed, you know, right away, a little bit spilt out, but I had a shit ton of it, so I didn't care, you know. And like I just like put my weed like to the side. I was sitting on this couch in my backyard, and like, and when she came over and sat next to me, she was just like rubbing her butt, you know, like all against me. Like if this was my body and this is her, like this is her butt, like I was like sitting here, you know, she like came over and she like sat down like on top of me basically and was like rubbing her like butt on me. And I was like, oh my god, you know. And like, you know, we were flirting, you know. And like when you're flirting with a girl, you know, and like you really know that you're flirting with her, you know, like yeah. So like I'll tell you what happened in a second, you know. And like you know, when you're like flirting with somebody, you know, and she likes you and you like him, and the flirting is like really, you know, it's like what flirting actually is. It's like really big flirting, you know, like that's what was happening at that point, you know. And I was like, oh my god. And she kept taking like her shirt and just like and like exposing her breast. I swear to god, she kept like taking her shirt and like showing her boobs, and then she kept like rubbing her butt cheeks on me. And like she was wearing like these yeah, well, she was doing it on purpose to like show me her boobs, you know. And like at the same time she was like dry humping me, you know, like on the like with her butt cheeks, you know. And like she was also like taking like her like shorts and just like tightening them so I could like see everything, you know. And I was like, and like I, you know, I was pretty horny at this point. And I told her, I was like, you know, and I told her, you know, I warned her. I was like, listen, I was like, you can't be doing this around me because I'm not gonna be able to control myself. I was like, if you keep doing this, like I'm gonna be touching you, you know. Yeah, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna start touching you if you don't fucking stop, like right now. Yeah, and she's like, that's fine. And I was like, it's fine if I start touching you. And she's like, yes. She's like, touch me. And I was like, it's fine if I do. It's fine if I, you know, touch your boobs. And she's like, yes. And I was like, oh my god. And then, dude, I started feeling her boobs and her vagina and everything. I was feeling everything. I was feeling her butt, and like I didn't have sex with her, but like I literally had my hands all over her boobs and her pussy, and like, you know, like you know, I was standing up with her and I was rubbing my stuff all over her, like I was ready to fuck her, you know. I was like, yo, I can't take this. I was like, we gotta have sex, like right now. I was like, we gotta have sex. I was like, I can't take this, you know. And she's like, I want to have sex too. And I was like, let's do it. And she's like, no. And I was like, we gotta have a little quickie back here. And she's like, you know, she was like teasing me, you know. And then yeah, she was like, no, you know. And she was like, no, we can't have sex here. And I was like, I can't hold it back anymore, you know. I was like, I wanna rip the shit out of you, you know, like whatever, you know. And then we like separated for a second because we were like grinding on each other while we were standing up. And then a couple of my other neighbors came into the backyard at that point, and I was like, oh my god, you know. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, I was like, whoa, because like I had a boner that looked like the Eiffel Tower at that point, and it was just like all on her butt cheeks. Yeah, and like we separated for like literally like 3 seconds, and I looked over, you know, and I saw like 2 of my neighbors walk into the backyard, and I told her, I was like, yo, we'll finish this up another time, you know. And she goes, yeah. She goes, we will. I was like, holy shit, you know. And you know, that was it. Yeah, no, we never did, cause like I went and enjoyed the army like 4 months after that, 3-4 months after that. Yeah, then I went and joined the army a little bit after that, and then she moved to a different neighborhood. But yo, I was thinking, I've been thinking about it for a while. Like when I move back home, I'm gonna message her. I'm gonna be like, yo, I got my own house. yo, you should come right over. Like, I have her added on social media. So, like, ooh, I need this. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna be like, hey, I got my own place. You know, you should definitely come on over to the shag pad. I won't tell her the shag pad. No, but like for real, I'm gonna fucking tell her. Like, yo, like you need to come over. And we need to finish what we started. No, not when I'm living with my grandma. It's not gonna be when I'm living with my grandma. Woo woo, Scotty woo. What, is it hard to hear me, kitty? Yeah, nah, it's not gonna be. Yeah, I was thinking of that. I've been thinking of that, you know, for a little while now. Actually, I've been thinking about it for a long time, you know. But now that I'm getting out, you know, I've been thinking about it. And I'm like, yo, whenever I get my own place, I'm gonna hit her up and be like, yeah, I've got my own place. You need to come on over. Just be like, just tell them you're at your friend's house or something. I don't know. But like, I can't marry a girl like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't marry a girl that'll do something like that to me. I can't. Got you. All right, Scotty. I'll lower it a little bit. Just let me extract real quick. What do you mean? Oh, who? My neighbor? She still. I mean, she was always with her husband. She's always been with him. Even when those things were happening, you know, she was married. She still is married. You know, she told me she wanted me. She told me she wanted to finish this, you know, at some point, and I was like, yeah, like all those things I was telling you, like she was married when she was doing all that stuff, like, you know, and I like it comes to a point where I ignored her for years. I'm talking like years. Oh, fine, I don't care. I mean, if she changes her mind, she changes her mind. I'm fine with that. You know. No, I won't be sad. There's plenty of them out there. Yeah, you know. I mean, the only reason why I really liked her was because she was so nice to me. You know, I don't really care if a girl's pretty or not. She was so nice to me. She cheered me up every single day. You know, I was put in a pretty fucked up situation. You know. And I'm sure if I was ugly, you know, she wouldn't have talked to me, but like, I mean, yeah, I am the mistress of the night. But yeah, I mean, no, she changes her, girls change their mind all the time, you know, but I don't know. She still likes some of like my pictures here and there that I post on the internet, and if she changes her mind, oh well. You know, I'm sure with me being single and getting my own place, I'll have plenty of hot mamas coming around the house. I'm not worried about it. I just want to see her again because I really like her, and I also like older women. I don't know. I gotta think for. Yeah, I don't know. I have a sick fetish for older women. Like, I'm a pervert. I don't know. I'm sorry. Woo woo, Scotty woo. Well, yeah, there's one funny story. So like there was this girl I was dating. I wasn't like dating her, you know. It was like the girls I see now and honestly this girl I wouldn't have ended up dating, like, cuz she's just a little crazy girl. But I really like her, you know, but I saw her for like a little bit over a year, you know. Well, actually, I should tell you the story of how I actually started seeing her, which is kind of funny. But anyways, like I'll tell you this story first. I'll tell you this little story too before. So like we would go out to clubs and we would go dancing or whatever, you know. And you know, when we got there, you know, like she wanted me to be her boyfriend, but I was seeing a bunch of other girls at this time, like how I was seeing her, which is kind of fucked up. But like it was just a bad home situation, and none of them wanted to leave me. You know, they all wanted to keep seeing me. You know, so I just kept seeing them. You know, so there was like 4 or 5 girls I was seeing at this point, and like she was one of them. So, you know, I was out at the club with her, and then she just starts like talking with some guy, and he starts hitting on her and blah blah blah, and she's flirting with him back, and I just disappear into the club, and like left with others. To see if they would be the lucky one, probably. What do you mean, Kitty? I don't know what you mean. Whatever do you mean, Kitty? Whatever do you mean, Kitty? There we go. Oh my god. I don't think I'm ever gonna find these croutons. No, it's not that they wouldn't leave me, because they all ended up, you know, leaving me at some point. But they didn't want to stop seeing me, you know. So like, you know, like for instance, like this one girl I'm gonna tell you about a story about now. You know, like you know, we started seeing each other and hooking up, and like we would go on little dates or whatever, and she wanted to date me, but you know, I didn't really want to date her because of what was going on at my house. And then at that same time, you know, there was this one girl that I grew up with her. And like we saw each other at college, you know, and like she wouldn't leave me alone every time she saw me and she's really pretty, you know, but like it came to a point where she wouldn't leave me alone. So like I knew she liked me, you know. She was being super like flirty with me and super nice. So like and like Brooke is the perfect girl. Like I love Brooke. Still to this day, like I love Brooke, you know. But she's dating some other guy at this point. But you know, like she wouldn't leave me alone. So like I started seeing Brooke, you know, and like she wanted to date me too, but I told her I couldn't because of just like my home situation. And like I told her I was like I'm not gonna lie to you, you know, there's other girls that I'm seeing also. And she was fine with that as long as I didn't lie to her, you know. I thought I needed another flash drive. Like at first some of them were mad, you know, and I was seeing Brooke and I was seeing I was seeing Stephanie, Brooke, Varuna, Carrie, Jessica. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, and that's what I told him. I was like, you know, if you want to start dating someone, you can date whoever you want. I was like, you know, like I'm fine with you not seeing me. It's just like I can't date you because of how messed up everything is right now, you know. And they understood that, so it was fine. I thought I needed. I don't know. I must be tripping. Yeah. Yeah, like I was seeing all of them, you know, and they were pretty much. They all knew about each other. And like some of them were mad at first, you know, but they were actually happier that I didn't lie to them. Which is I found out about girls, you know, like well I found that out from the girls in my family. Like it's better to just be upfront with them because once they find out you're lying, like it's like the end of the world, you know, like you know it's better for you to tell the truth to them so and them not like something than to find out that you're lying to them. It's not that much. You just need to get most of it from what's his name? You need to get most of it from Peacekeeper. It's like this is 16, the threaded barrel, but you have to be level 2. And some of these parts are probably more expensive with on the flea market. And this is 29. This is what's expensive, that right there, 277. But I have so much dollars anyways, I need to use it up. So 133 is that, but yeah, it's not that much. It's just not this, because this all comes included, but this right here, the little laser you get from Skier is really cheap. This is included. So really you'd only buy this, and that. You really only buy 5 things. But normally I would put the sight on there too, but I'm just going low budget right now. And then the ammo you could get from Skier at level 2 also, which I'm gonna try and buy some more ammo from him. It's all out. Yeah. But yeah, so I was out at the club with Varuna. Yeah, me too. I need to set up a preset too. Good thinking, dude. I need to set up a preset too right now. Pistola. To the silence. Yeah, so I was out on a date with Varuna and I was on a date with Varuna and like she was like flirting with some guy, you know, at the club, and like I just like sort of like walked away, you know, because like they were both, you know, like super flirting, like back and forth, you know, and like she was a little wild girl, you know, she was like a wild girl. Got you. Well, you just need a couple more levels actually. Actually, like you really don't need that much, to tell you the truth. You just need 2 more levels to get level 15. And you got that shit. Unless you gotta sell a bunch of things to them. I've been running customs a lot, dude. I'm not gonna run customs just because I've been running a shit ton of it recently. You know, and I sort of just like walked away from her. And she saw that I walked away from her, and that I did that, you know, and then she came back over to me, and we were just like flirting, whatever. And then, you know, she starts like telling me, she's like, I want to leave here. She's like, I want to go have sex. And I was like, all right, for sure. So like, we go back to my car, you know, and we're driving back to her place because she had her own like condo or whatever. She had her own like apartment or condo. And then like, out of nowhere, she like hops on all over me in the car, you know, and I'm just like sitting there, and I'm like, holy shit, you know. And she starts like licking my face and everything like that, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, oh my god. And then out of nowhere, she just starts licking my ear. She starts like licking my ear, the inside of my ear, and like, you know, and like I clean my ears and everything, but like, I don't know, you know, I don't know where she got this from. Yeah, and like I look at her face, and like she starts scrunching up her face, and I was like, yo, that was probably the wrong move to do. Like, she stuck her tongue like down my ear, like down my fucking ear. Like, she literally stuck her tongue like down my ear. I was like, you know. And I won't get into what happened next, you know. It was a pretty crazy night, but yeah, it was pretty fucking weird. But it was kind of funny, like, how we met, because like, so don't judge what I'm gonna say at first, but like she was dating like one of my good friends, you know. And like, so one of my boys hit me up, and he's like, yo, Chris, he's like, let's go out to eat, bro. He's like, let's go to a restaurant, get something to eat. I was like, yo, for sure, bro. I was like, dope, man, you know. And I thought it was just like me and him, like we grew up together when we were kids, you know. And he's crazy, you know, like we call him Chico. Like, Chico might look like he's part of like Al Qaeda, you know. He's Cuban and Colombian, and he's been in and out of prison. He's part of the Bloods. He's in the Bloods. Like, he's been in prison for selling crack. But this is like one of my good friends. You know, he's fucking crazy. But like, I grew up with him, and you know, he's looked out for me, and he's my good buddy. You know, so like, I was like, all right, for sure, bro. I was like, can't wait to see you, dude. And I thought it was just gonna be me and him. So like, I show up to the restaurant, and she's there. And she's just like eyeballing the fuck out of me. Like, she's like eye fucking the shit out of me. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm like looking behind me to see if there's someone behind me. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I was like, why is she like staring at me like that, you know? I was like, yo, I was like, she better like stop, you know? And like, you know, I was like, and she's super fucking hot, you know. She's from Trinidad, you know, and like she's like Native American and like a little bit of African, you know. And like, she's just like eyeballing the shit out of me, and I'm like, yo, like, what's this girl doing, dude? And I'm like looking at my boy to see if he's like looking at her. I'm like, dude, I have no idea, you know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So then, you know, like we eat or whatever, and she's just eyeing the shit out of me the entire time. She's like eyeballing the shit out of me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, whatever, you know. And I was like, I can't see him again, cause I already know she wants to have sex. Like, I already know. Like I already know she would cheat on him and have sex with me. So I was like, can't do that to my boy, you know. I was like, that's my boy. That's just a female. You know, if it's my friend's girlfriend, like, I'm not gonna do that to him, like, at all. Like I won't do that to my boy. I'm not about that. Gator's never been about that shit. You know, I have too many females in my life to do something like that to one of my friends. So whatever, you know. Time goes by. I sort of like I don't want to go hang out with Chico anymore, because like I don't want to be there with her. You know, with this hot ass slut, like big boobs, nice butt, like cute little face. Like, I don't want to go see him and have this problem with her, you know. So, you know, a couple months go by, and he's like, yo, Chris, he's like, let's hang out, let's get something to eat, bro. And I was like, all right, dude. I was like, just me and you, man? He's like, me and you, bro, me and you. So I go out again, get something to eat with my boy. And what do I know? She's there again. And I told him, I was like, dude, I thought it was just gonna be me and you, bro. And he's like, yeah, well, she just wanted to come, you know, she wanted to come along. And bro, she's eyeballing the fucking shit out of me again, just nonstop. Once again, eyeballing the shit out of me, bro, and I'll, you know, whatever. So the same thing happens, and I end up going home. Where the fuck is this scab, bro? Oh, he's under me. Well, it's too late now. I already fucking humped her brains out. That's what I thought. Well, came to a point where I just like left him alone, you know, because I would never say that to my boy, you know, like I would never say that to my boy because I really don't know what's happening, you know. I really don't know what she thinks, and you know, like how you said earlier, you know, what if she changes her mind, you know? What if I say, yo, Chico, bro, yo, your girl just won't stop looking at me, you know? And he confronts her and she's like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I never looked at him. And then boom, what do you know, like my boy thinks I've been like trying to fuck his girl, you know, some shit like that. Like yeah, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so like yeah, so then, you know, a little bit of, you know, like I try and stay away. Oh, no, shoot at him. Shoot at him. No, shoot at that guy. Fuck. Keep shooting at that guy. I thought that was the fucking guy. So, you know, like a couple months pass by, and I'm trying to stay away from Chico because holy fuck, dude. I just like ate my rounds. Yeah. I need a hero. Yeah, so, you know, like I waited a couple months go by, and then she hit me up on Facebook, you know? And she's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, yo, what's up? And she's like, let's hang out. And I was like, what do you mean, let's hang out? You know, and I looked at, you know, her profile, and she was still dating my boy at this time. And I was like, what do you mean hang out? Like, she's like, I want to hang out, just me and you. And I was like, first of all, I was like, I would never do that to my homeboy over some pussy, you know, like I'm not gonna do that to my boy, you know. Yeah, I told her, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna do that to my boy, you know, over some girl. Like, shit's not flying, you know, like, it's not gonna happen. You know, and I was like, look, I was like, I gotta stay away from you, blah blah blah. And I was like, I would never do that to my homeboy, you know. And I blocked her on Facebook, and And that was that, you know. Yeah, so I ended up blocking her, and that was that. I didn't talk to my boy for a long time after that, you know, because like I felt pretty fucked up. You need to put the thread on. So you need to buy the thread adapter. It's called, I don't know what it's called right now. But just type in the fucking flea market the thread adapter. Check. Yeah, type in thread adapter and you'll get it, bro. Yeah, my bad, bro. Well, it was the same thing that happened over and over again, you know, and so I blocked her and I stayed away from, blocked contact from her and I stayed away from my boy. And then she hit me up on another account that I guess like she made randomly. She was like, hey, let's hang out. And I was like, who is this? And she's like, it's Varuna. And I was like, yo, I was like, no. I was like, I already told you. I was like, I'm not gonna hang out with you. I was like, you're dating Chico, you know? And she's like, no, we broke up. We broke up a couple months ago, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do that to my boy. I was like, I can't do that to him. I was like, you know, there's other girls I could be with than his ex-girlfriend, you know? I'm not gonna do that to my homeboy, you know? I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, you know, you're super hot. I don't think I told you that, but you know, I told her, I was like, listen, you know, I was like, I'm not gonna hook up with you. And that was that. You know, I blocked that profile too. And then one day, I got in my car and in my front yard at my house. I got in my car at my front yard, and I started to back up, and this car just like pulled up, like, yeah, this car like pulled up, like right behind me, and like blocked like my exit, and I was like, oh shit. I think someone's coming to rob me or something, you know? And then, you know, I get out, and I'm like looking at this person, and it was her, you know, and she's like, hey, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, she's so hot, you know? And she's like, what's up? And I was like, nothing. I was like, just chilling, you know, what's up? And she's like, let's hang out. And I was like, all right. I was like, okay. I was like, when, you know? And that was like my breaking point up to there. And yeah, I ended up going and seeing her, I think, later that night, and banging the hell out of her. Yeah, she ended up fucking yeah, I don't know. She was really hot, you know. And she was also cool. She was just dating my friend, you know, and like whatever, you know. It came to a point where I wasn't going to I wasn't gonna say no anymore, you know, like. And I ended up I was like seeing her like on and off for like, I don't know how long, probably like more than a year probably. Yeah. Yeah, she wanted to date me too, and like, it's kind of messed up. I had this cat which was like the best cat in the world. I loved it. It was the first cat I like fell in love with, you know. And you know, one day it got ran over, this cat, and I was fucking heartbroken. I was really heartbroken. And like, this was the best cat in the world. Her name was Tiana. And like, she would come when she called. Yeah, she would come when we called her. And ooh, I gotta connect to my YouTube. I gotta connect to my YouTube. I'm not connected to my YouTube. Yeah, she would like she would like come when we would call her, and she would lick me and cuddle with me, and like, she was the best in the world. Like, she changed my outlook on cats. And she came from like my neighbor's house, which was like a broken home, and their house was all fucked up, and like, we started like being nice to it, and it like became our cat, and it would kill a bunch of animals and leave it there for us, like, it's like presents. She would kill all sorts of things, like birds and mice and everything. And I love this cat. And then yeah, she got ran over one day. And one day after I was done, and like, she had like brown and black stripes in her. She had like brown and black stripes in her, you know. And I just got done like having sex with Verona at this point, you know, like one day, and she told me, she's like, hey Chris. I was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, we would like smoke and have sex, and then smoke and have sex. So we were like smoking after we had sex at this point. And then she was like, hey Chris. I was like, what's up? She's like, I was driving by your house one time in the morning, and I ran over this skunk. And I was like, Tiana. I was like, no. And she ran over Tiana. Fucking Verona ran over Tiana. She thought it was a skunk. Yeah, I know. I couldn't break it to her. Yeah, I couldn't tell her what really happened. Yeah, I know. I was just like, oh, skunk. I was like, yeah. Inside I was like, that was my fucking cat. Might be a guy over here. I need to kill a couple people with my pistol. Yeah. Ironic enough. Poor Tiana. She was like an outside cat. We like kept her outside. Oh! Oh, he's back there, this little motherfucker, bro. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Like, I mean, it's a super fucked up story, but it's just like a little funny how it was like told, you know, like she thought she ran over a skunk. It was my fucking cat. Night City. don't know where this guy went. Motherfucker, dude. You shot me in the ass.
We've got a fucking rat! Kill him!
Where did one of them go? Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. It's gonna fucking die. That's the thing. This ammo is not that good for penetrating armor. It's good for like damage against the body. That's not good for like armor. I need to put a sight on this weapon though too. I'm gonna be running out of health soon also. Oh. I do not want to lose that. Thank God you died, man. Holy shit. Thanks for watching, everybody. Kitty, Jack, Scotty, Hero, everybody. Thank you. Pretty sure there's someone dead upstairs. Shouldn't be doing this. Let's get this shit out. I knew it. That shit's crazy. I knew it. I gotta go in the bathroom so bad. I'll be right back. Hold on. Bitch. I need to get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Oh my god. Run! Bro, el jefe. Run. Yeah, I stole this guy's kit. God, dude. Hopefully I don't get shot right here. Hurry up and eat. Fuck it. I don't care. Run! Through. How's everything, Drew? Hell yeah, bro. Hey, my boy's sick on Warzone. Give him a follow. Yeah, my boy's nasty. Hey guys, if you want to watch someone who's really good at play Warzone, follow Jay Martin. He's also like one of my best friends in the army. He is one of my best friends in the army. Give that man a follow. He's a hardened infantry soldier. He's been in for a long time. He's been in the army for a long time. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Nice. No players. 32. Oh my god. Look at that damage absorbed by the armor. God damn, dude. Ooh, my red eye. Oh, I miss playing with you so much, dude. Thank you, Guru. I appreciate it, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah, I still got stuff I need to sell. Dude, grew the fucking Tetris, you know, I don't know if you could see me or hear me, but dude, the Tetris sell for like 400 something K, bro. 445K, dog. Holy shit, man. Sell this beast. Dude, bolts go for how much? 35. Oh my god, dude. That shit, dude. So much fucking money, man. I need to start selling this gas. I don't need all this gas. People are like, oh, are they gonna offer something less? Yeah, they won't. Holy shit, dude. Stuff is so much money. Oh my god. I think I actually need those. Oh man, I just got rich. It's fucking whack, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Shit's hard. Are you playing by? Are you like playing with anyone you know, Gru, or who you playing with? Are you just playing with randoms? Damn, bro. So you're playing with randoms, or are you doing like the solo versus the entire squad thing? I don't know if you would do that on Warzone. Damn. That's my boy. Going in hard, bro. It's not even worth selling. Flink. Oh man, and I got hold on to that though. My boy going hard in paint. Holy shit. It's 9:30. Level 2. Yeah, I got you. Hold on 1 second. Alright, let's go up. Let's go up to. So go to flea market and then type in thread adapter. So this is the way I found it. So go to the flea market, go to thread adapter. I mean, I know what it is though. I know what it is, so. Maybe it's not here. Alright, so just type in thread. I could just go to it on there, but I'm just showing you right here. Where is he? Maybe it's not on here. Alright, let's see it. Alright. Oh, threaded. Threaded barrel. Just type in P226. Type in P226 and you should see it. So let's try and do that. Right here. So threaded barrels. Yeah, so type in P226. It's right here. See it? Damn, you got 4 wins back to back. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy, girl. Baby. Yep, no problem, big dog. I might put this gold on here. Hell yeah. Guys, I'm probably gonna hop off. I've been on for a long time. Been playing this for a while. I'm gonna hop off and get some things ready. I don't know if I'll be back. I might not be. I'm not sure. But thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Yeah, Kitty, Jack, J. Martin. Thank you, Kitty. You too. You have a good night also. You guys are the best. I love all you. You're all the best. Hero, Scotty, everyone, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm level 16. Nice. Peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Oh, hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, later, everyone.